President Marcos and Prime Minister Hun Manet to witness the exchange of the signed agreements between the Government of the Republic of the Philippines and the Government of the Kingdom of Cambodia. May we invite Secretary Ralph G. Recto of the Department of Finance and Deputy Prime Minister Prak Sokhon, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Kingdom of Cambodia, to exchange the signed agreement between the Government of the Philippines and the Government of Cambodia for the elimination of double taxation with respect to taxes on income and the prevention of tax evasion and avoidance. The signed agreement covers the elimination of double taxation with respect to taxes on income without creating opportunities for non-taxation or reduced taxation through tax evasion. Thank you, Secretary Recto and Deputy Prime Minister Prak Sokhon. We now invite Secretary Francisco Picho Laurel Jr. of the Department of Agriculture and Minister Dee Tina of the Ministry of Agriculture and Forestry and Fisheries to exchange the signed Memorandum of Understanding on Agricultural and Agribusiness Cooperation between the Government of the Republic of the Philippines and the Government of the Kingdom of Cambodia. Thank you, Secretary Laurel and Minister Dee Tina. We now invite Secretary Ivan John E. Uy of the Department of Information and Communications Technology and Permanent Secretary of State Chiap Sataruat of the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications for the exchange of the signed Memorandum of Understanding on cooperation in the fields of information and communications technology and digital transformation between the DICT and the Ministry of Posts and Telecommunications of the Kingdom of Cambodia. Thank you, Secretary Uy and Permanent Secretary of State Chiap Sataruat. We now invite Secretary Maria Esperanza Cristina Garcia Frasco of the Department of Tourism to join Minister Hut Hak of the Ministry of Tourism for the exchange of the signed implementation program of the Memorandum of Understanding on Tourism Cooperation between the Department of Tourism of the Republic of the Philippines and the Ministry of Tourism of the Kingdom of Cambodia for the period 2025 to 2028. Thank you, Secretary Frasco and Minister Hut Hak. We now invite Deputy Director General for Special Concerns Felizardo R. Colambo of the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority to join Minister Heng Sua of the Ministry of Labor and Vocational Training for the exchange of the signed Memorandum of Understanding between the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority of the Republic of the Philippines and the Ministry of Labor and Vocational Training of the Kingdom of Cambodia on the cooperation in the field of technical vocational education and training. Thank you, Deputy Director General Colambo and Minister Heng Sua. We now invite Chairperson Michael G. Aguinaldo of the Philippine Competition Commission to join Minister Chom Nimul of the Ministry of Commerce and Chairperson of the Cambodia Competition Commission for the exchange of the signed Memorandum of Understanding between the Philippine Competition Commission and the Cambodia Competition Commission on implementation of competition law. Thank you, Chairperson Aguinaldo and Minister Chom Nimul. May we invite Chair Victorino Mapa Manalo of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts and Minister Dr. Fung Sakona of the Ministry of Culture and the Fine Arts to exchange the signed Memorandum of Understanding between the Government of the Republic of the Philippines and the Government of the Kingdom of Cambodia on prevention of looting and illicit trafficking of cultural property. Thank you, Chair Manalo and Minister Pung Sakona. May we invite Secretary Cristina Aldeguer Roque of the Department of Trade and Industry and Chair of the Board of Investments and Deputy Prime Minister Sun Chantol, First Vice Chairman of the Council for the Development of Cambodia, to exchange the signed Memorandum of Intent between the Board of Investments of the Republic of the Philippines and the Council for the Development of Cambodia on investment promotion. Thank you, Secretary Roque and Deputy Prime Minister Sun Chantol. This concludes the exchange of signed agreements. At this point, may we now invite His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines, to deliver his statement, to be followed by Somdek Moha Borvor Tipaday Hun Manet, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia.
Prime Minister Hun Manet, members of the Cambodian delegation, colleagues in the Philippine government, our friends in the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The visit of His Excellency the Prime Minister reflects another important milestone in our long-standing ties with Cambodia. We are glad to welcome to Manila our friends from the government and the business community to Cambodia, to the Philippines, who together with their Filipino counterparts are eager to further elevate the growing cooperation between our countries across diverse areas of mutual interest. The Philippines and Cambodia established diplomatic ties in 1957, and since then, the friendship between our two nations and peoples have grown both in terms of our bilateral cooperations and in the context within ASEAN. Indeed, written in our history are the interactions between Filipinos and Cambodians in decades past. Today, in the spirit of this steadfast friendship, Prime Minister Hun Manet and I have discussed ways to maximize our cooperation and explore new opportunities to deepen our bilateral ties. We have exchanged views on ASEAN matters and other regional issues. We also discussed comprehensively our determined efforts to combat transnational crimes and protect our communities from unscrupulous individuals who take advantage of the industrious nature and strong sense of family of our peoples. To this end, I have personally expressed my gratitude to His Majesty King Norodom Sihamuni for the royal pardon granted to 13 Philippine surrogates who were sentenced in Cambodia, but who have since returned to the Philippines last December. We thank the Cambodian government for ensuring their safety and their well-being. We are also pleased with the growing partnership between our militaries and uniformed services. I anticipate the continued exchange of best practices and knowledge to support our mutual aspiration for regional peace and security and our collaborative efforts in enhancing our resiliency. On trade and investment, we welcome our formal cooperation on the avoidance of double taxation and the exchange of best practices in competition law that the Philippines and Cambodia both consider as critical to entice and facilitate greater bilateral investments and economic activities between our business sectors. I also note that our two sides have signified their intention to exchange information on strategies and practices in investment promotion and in attracting investments. I express my heartfelt congratulations to the Prime Minister for the resounding success of yesterday's business forum. The event facilitated fruitful networking opportunities between our private sectors, provided a platform to discuss potential business collaborations, and enhanced mutual understanding of our respective business environments and incentive schemes. I'm confident that through this engagement, we will see more Filipinos investing in Cambodia and more Cambodians investing in the Philippines. To our friends from Cambodia, I wish to reiterate that the Philippines is open for business, and we welcome the opportunity to partner and achieve greater commercial successes with you. We also see Cambodia as an important partner in ensuring food security. I am pleased that we have come to an agreement to pursue stronger collaboration in agriculture and in agribusiness. Accordingly, I expressed my hope for both Filipinos and Cambodians in the agricultural sector to actively participate in various programs under this agreement. On people-to-people ties, we have entered into formal cooperation on technical vocational education and training, and I note that our two sides have agreed on the implementation program for tourism as well for the period of 2024 to 2028. These two instruments will lead to more vibrant exchanges between Filipinos and Cambodians learning together, using their skills to advance our industries and our economies, as well as experiencing the hospitality, warmth, and natural wonders of our respective countries. We have renewed our agreement on the prevention of looting and trafficking of cultural properties, which reaffirms our commitment to safeguard our highly regarded cultural items, to facilitate expert exchanges, and to promote collaboration that can enable future generations to appreciate the remarkable representation of our history and our identity. We also welcome our formal collaboration with ICT and government digital transformation. This enables us to undertake mutually beneficial initiatives, such as sharing of technical expertise, common promotion of ICT projects, and organizing capacity building engagements. Yet, even with all these, our recent successes, there remains much work to be done. We are in the process of bolstering our cooperation in customs, higher education, and culture, among many other fields of endeavor. I'm confident we will soon advance our bilateral cooperation in these important areas as well. So as we look forward to celebrating the 70th anniversary of our diplomatic relations in 2027, Prime Minister Manet and I have agreed to continue working together in a manner befitting our nation's friendship and reflective of our vision for the improved peace, prosperity, and well-being of all our peoples in the region. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good afternoon to all members of delegates from both Cambodia and the Philippines and members of the press. It is my pleasure to visit the Philippines for the first time, and I thank President Marcos for the warm welcome and hospitality extended to myself and my delegations. 2025 marks the 68th anniversary of our diplomatic relations, and over the years, our relationship has grown stronger across multiple sectors, from trade and investment to security and people-to-people exchange. President Marcos and I just concluded productive discussions and witnessed the exchange of 8 arrangements and MOUs serving as a concrete step to further increase our interactions. On bilateral front, we are committed to taking our cooperations to new heights. We identify new opportunities to boost trade and investment flows. In agriculture, Cambodia stands ready to contribute to the Philippine food security through rice supply as well as many other food products. Tourism and connectivity are crucial for promoting people-to-people exchange. I invited, through President Marcos, the Philippine carriers to explore additional routes. To support this initiative, Cambodia offers new gateway to the world in our historical city of Angkor, through our new Siem Reap Angkor International Airport, and later this year in our vibrant capital, Techo International Airport in Phnom Penh. Also, we recognize the crucial role of private sectors in driving economic growth. Cambodia encouraged the stronger engagement through trade missions, business fora, and trade fairs. At the Cambodian-Philippine Business Forum yesterday, I underscored the untapped potentials and investments opportunities for Filipino investors and entrepreneurs. The Filipino community in Cambodia plays an important role in our socio-economic development. We remain committed to ensuring a welcoming and supportive environment to our Filipino friends. Our multilateral cooperations, Cambodia underlines the importance of upholding ASEAN unity and centrality, especially at times of conflict and geopolitical dynamics. As the Philippines assumes ASEAN chairmanship in 2026, I assured President Marcos of Cambodia full support. In closing, I look forward to continuing work with President Marcos to expand our partnership and mutual prosperity, and hope to welcome Mr. President to Cambodia in the very near future. I thank you for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellencies. Excellencies, distinguished guests, this concludes the joint press event. Thank you and good afternoon.